Members of Congress and allies of the president will join the Sunday talk show circuit this week after President Donald John Trump announces North Dakota rally for June 27. Kim Kardashian on running for office. Never say never. State Department warns Americans of terrorist threat at World Cup. Moore's former campaign chairman Paul John Manafort. Silicon Valley, Trump hits China with massive tech tariffs. Facebook meets with GOP leaders over bias allegations. Judge sends Manafort to jail ahead of trial. At former White House chief strategist Stephen Bannon will join ABC's This Week, where he will be interviewed for his first ever live Sunday show appearance by Jonathan Karl. Bannon was ousted from his post as executive chairman of Breitbart News last year after unflattering comments he made to journalist Michael Wolff were published in Wolff's best-selling book, Fire and Fury, Inside the Trump Administration. Trump's newest attorney, former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, will also hit the Sunday circuit as he sits down with both CBS's Face the Nation and CNN's State of the Union. Giuliani sent shockwaves through Washington last month when he revealed for the first time publicly that Trump reimbursed his longtime personal attorney Michael Cohen for a $130,000 hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels to silence her about an alleged 2006 affair with Trump. Cohen paid Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, shortly before the 2016 presidential election. Trump has acknowledged reimbursing Cohen for the payment, but has denied that the affair with Daniels took place. The payment is now being looked at for possible campaign finance law violations, and Cohen has reportedly told friends that he expects to be arrested soon amid the ongoing investigations into his lobbying work. Cohen has publicly denied the report. Trump said on Friday that Cohen is no longer his lawyer. House Oversight and Government Reform Committee Chair Rep. Trey Gowdy Harold Trey, a Watson Gowdy 5 takeaways on the IG's scathing report on the FBI. House conservatives introduce resolution calling on DOJ to provide key documents on 2016 oversight panel may hold hearing on DOJ reporter surveillance. Moore, RSC, will join Fox News Sunday, where he will likely discuss this week's release of a bombshell report from the Justice Department's internal watchdog. The report criticized FBI Director James Brian Comey Inspector General report could convince even skeptics of FBI's anti-Trump bias. Giuliani, FBI's Clinton probe, the most screwed-up investigation I've seen. Trump unloads from White House lawn Moore for his handling of his investigation into former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Hillary Diane Rodham Clinton. Trump announces North Dakota rally for June 27. Inspector General report could convince even skeptics of FBI's anti-Trump bias. Giuliani, FBI's Clinton probe, the most screwed-up investigation I've seen. Moore's use of a private email server, but found no evidence to show his key decisions in the investigation were politically motivated. The report also raised questions surrounding FBI counterintelligence agent Peter Strzok and FBI attorney Lisa Page, whose text message exchange provoked outrage among Trump's allies. In the messages, Strzok told Page, "We'll stop it," after being asked, "Trump's not ever going to become president, right?" Right. The exchange, the report found, was indicative of a biased state of mind. Also joining CNN is Rep. Beto O'Rourke. Robert Beto Francis O'Rourke. Poll, Cruz leads O'Rourke by 7 points overnight. Defense, over 500 amendments proposed for defense bill, measures address transgender troops, Yemen war, Trump taps acting VA chief as permanent secretary. The Hill's 1230 report. Moore, D. Texas, who traveled to an immigrant detention center in his home state this week to document the conditions that undocumented immigrants and asylum seekers face. The visit came amid growing tensions nationwide over the Trump administration's zero-tolerance policy that seeks to prosecute any immigrant who crosses into the U.S. illegally. Thousands of migrant children have been separated from their parents under the policy, according to the Department of Homeland Security, since it was implemented last month. Rep. Mark Sanford. Marshall, Mark Clement. Sanford. Trump is being allowed to lie without consequences. Sanford, support for Trump is a cancerous growth on GOP anti-Trump Republicans. Better look out, voters might send you packing. Moore, RSC, a vocal Trump critic who lost his primary to a Trump-backed opponent this week, will also sit down on NBC's Meet the Press. The full Sunday show lineup is as follows. NBC's Meet the Press, White House Counselor Kellyanne Elizabeth Conway Hills 12:30 report Conway, some White House press members using cable news cojones to oppose Trump. Michelle Wolf, after White House dinner, I left D.C. as fast as I could. More, ranking House Intelligence Committee Democratic Rep. Adam Schiff. Bennett Schiff. Giuliani, Mueller probe might get cleaned up with presidential pardons. Top Dems. IG report shows Comey's actions helped Trump win election. Democrats want to know if Justice Department shared info on Russia investigation with Trump lawyers. More, Caliph and Rep. Mark Sanford, RSC, Fox News. Is Fox News Sunday, House Oversight and Government Reform Committee Chair Rep. Trey Gowdy, RSC, Sen. Jack Reed. Jack Francis Reed. Overnight defense. Senators offer bill to curb Trump's tariff power. Bill could get vote in defense bill debate. House panel unveils $4.6 Pentagon spending bill. Mattis says tariffs won't hurt. NATO ties. Senate defense bill eyes threats from Russia. China Senate panel again looks to force Trump's hand on cyber warfare strategy. More, DRI. CBS's Face the Nation. Trump's attorney and former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, Sen. Susan Margaret Collins. Ernst Fisher to square off for leadership post. Democrats seize on DOJ's Obamacare decision ahead of midterms. McConnell cements his standing in GOP history. More, our main House Majority Whip Rep. Steve Joseph Scalise. Dom's best GOP is Scalise returns for annual charity baseball game. Scalise returns to field on anniversary of baseball shooting. Few voice support after House GOP releases 293-page DACA bill. More, Arla. Representative Cedric Levon. Richmond Silicon Valley, how hackers can target your home. Trump moves ahead with China tech crackdown. Lawmakers worry about facial recognition tech. New warnings on North Korean malware. Lawmakers sound alarm over Amazon face recognition software. Dem reps seek answers on Amazon facial recognition technology. More, Dila. CNN's State of the Union. Giuliani will also appear, as well as reps. Beto O'Rourke D. Texas, and Gregory Weldon Meeks DNC chair backing plan to cut superdelegates opposed by Dem lawmakers. Dem lawmaker, Trump conceding role as leader of the free world after G7 summit. Time to set politics aside to move ahead on criminal justice reform. More, DNY. ABC's This Week, former White House chief strategist Stephen Bannon, Rep. Ben Ray Lujan, DNM.